Divine selections, they've always stood strong against adversity. Those who oppose are departing swiftly. The divine radiance. Beloved, allow me to share a vision with you, a vision of strength, purpose, and profound change. Consider this: the most perilous individuals in our world are not those who deliberately pursue authority, but instead, those who ascend to it effortlessly, without seeking consent, without pausing for validation. And that, my friend, is precisely the path you are on. Every tale, every figure we admire today began as someone who faced skepticism, was undervalued, or was just ignored. Yet, here you are, standing strong, defying the odds, demonstrating that the underdog isn't merely existing, it's flourishing. It's not just holding back, it's breaking through every barrier set before it. You're not just defying limits, you're igniting them, engulfing every obstacle they attempted to impose on you. This isn't merely conversation, this is the truth you are entering. Here's a thought you may find enlightening. Studies indicate that individuals often experience greater fear of the unknown than of falling short. And behold, you are the unknown. You are the tempest that catches all off guard, the power that cannot be tamed, the very cause of hushed conversations and anxious murmurs among those who speak of you. But here's the truth: you didn't even attempt to be formidable, you simply are. Isn't it amusing? As they race, attempting to escape your presence, you are diligently crafting your legacy, steadfastly progressing, and molding a future that will inspire wonder. Now, let's be honest, let them go, it's beneficial exercise for them. And truly, you're progressing at such a pace that you may not even be aware. You are on a sacred journey, and nothing, no fear, no doubt, no individual, will deter you from your path. But let me ask you something: why do you carry such a fierce presence? And why are those who once questioned you now rushing to clear a path for you? The reality may be daunting, yet it is a reality you must embrace. You are a powerful catalyst for transformation. As you move forward in this strength, remember, you are not just meant for remarkable things. You are crafted to surpass every hope that has ever been placed upon you. Your greatness is a sacred light within you, a flame that cannot be dimmed by anyone. Here is the truth: you possess a remarkable strength because you are following the path intended for you. You are the unforeseen force that has arrived to transform all that lies before it. And you are a reflection of something far more profound than merely your own narrative. This is a divine narrative revealing itself through you, carrying a message that the world truly longs to receive. Now I encourage you to rise with confidence and proclaim, "I am prepared." Prepared to embrace this sacred journey, ready to move forward with the strength that is inherently yours. If you sense that passion igniting within your soul, type 777 in the comments below. Let this be your proclamation, your embrace of this truth, and a courageous assertion to the universe that you are prepared to ascend. Reflect on the words found in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I have intentions for you, says the Lord, plans for your well-being, and not for harm, to grant you a future filled with hope." You, my friend, are an integral part of that sacred journey, and nothing can hold you back now. Step forward, proclaim it, and allow your journey to unfold. Welcoming turmoil, the strength that resides in you. Allow me to share something that may challenge everything you've believed. You do not shy away from disorder, you flourish within it. While others tremble at the first sign of uncertainty, you step forward with serene assurance, as if turmoil were your companion. You've discovered a truth that eludes many: turmoil does not defeat you, it refines you. When the world around you crumbles, many become still, gripped by the uncertainty that looms, but not you. You remain calm when the earth trembles beneath you, finding your balance and continuing to progress ahead. In the toughest of times, when others struggle, you shine brightly. As chaos unfolds, your inner compass sharpens, leading you through the tempest with a clarity that only those who have faced trials can truly appreciate. Reflect on the tale of Joseph from the scriptures, who faced betrayal from his siblings, was cast into servitude, and unjustly confined. His life was full of chaos, yet it was in the midst of that turmoil that a higher power was molding him into the leader he was destined to become. Every setback became a stepping stone, every betrayal turned into a lesson, every moment of uncertainty was part of a greater plan, and it was in the deepest chaos that Joseph found his true strength. This is your journey as well. When everything around you begins to unravel, others may falter, but you remain steadfast. You face conflict, uncertainty, and failure head-on, embracing each challenge with courage. It is understood that the more challenging the struggle, the more refined the tool becomes. You have emerged stronger through the trials you have faced, shaped by the challenges that have tested you. When the world around you begins to crumble, many individuals become paralyzed. You take the initiative, stepping forward when others hesitate. You have the strength within yourself to guide your own path. You have embraced change and discovered your inner peace, even before others understood the unfolding situation. While others are consumed by anxiety, you are already contemplating, taking action, and progressing. You don't merely endure the tempest, you embody it. You are the tempest. What truly distinguishes you, however, is that you remain steadfast and composed in the face of turmoil. While others falter in times of stress, you stand steady and thoughtful. You reflect on the circumstances, assembling each detail, as if it were a unique challenge crafted solely for your understanding. In times of turmoil, you seek out answers. You transform challenges into chances, advancing with intention while others remain paralyzed by apprehension. This is why you are formidable, not because you welcome disorder, but because you flourish within it. You are steadfast, resilient, and relentless. Individuals often feel apprehensive about things beyond their influence, and you are not one of those things. They'll never comprehend how you transform doubt into a realm of possibilities. But that's all right. Your focus on success speaks for itself. As Romans 8 verse 28 states, we are assured that in every circumstance, there is a divine purpose at work for the benefit of those who hold a deep love and commitment to Him, who are chosen for His greater plan. Every challenge you encounter, every storm you weather, is part of the greater plan that has been set for you. You are undergoing a transformation, shaped and fortified for a purpose that transcends the understanding of the world. So, are you prepared to welcome the turmoil? It's not your foe, it's your companion, your guide, and your crucible. Let the world witness as you transform the tempests into pathways. Pebbles. You are not merely existing in this world, you are triumphing over it. Adversaries. They are the creators of their own destiny. Dark visions. Let's discuss something profound, something transformative. Adversaries. You've come across them, we've all come across them, but what you may not recognize is that these individuals, those who may speak poorly of you, criticize, or gossip in your absence are not merely driven by ill intentions. They are the creators of their own darkest fears. They might seem to be evading you, yet in truth, they are fleeing from something far more profound, the undeniable essence of your being. Here lies the truth they struggle to accept. Your presence alone embodies the essence of their deepest fears. Your silence speaks volumes. Simply moving forward in your purpose, steadfast in your journey, instills fear in them. Your demeanor, steadfast and unwavering, serves as a continual reminder to others of their own vulnerabilities, especially in the face of challenges that might overwhelm them. Your unwavering spirit and determination serve as a beacon of hope, illuminating the path forward and inspiring others to rise above despair. Anxiety is more than simply envy. It's a concern stemming from a profound source, a concern about confronting the reality that you embody, strength. You encourage them to understand that justifications hold no weight, that the determination to overcome is what distinguishes the triumphant over the unchanging. You embody the essence of strength and perseverance, demonstrating that regardless of the challenges life presents, you will rise again with unwavering spirit. Every step you take, every triumph you achieve reflects their own shortcomings, and they are unable endure to gaze upon it. Their uncertainties manifest through small jabs, whispers, and judgments, as they struggle to cope with the light you shine upon them. But here's the truth that resonates deeply. Those who criticize you don't truly harbor animosity towards you. They oppose what you embody. You embody the essence of perseverance, demonstrating that true achievement demands bravery, that dedication outweighs justifications, and that lamenting or assigning fault will never bring anyone nearer to their aspirations. This brings to mind the tale of David and Goliath. David, a young shepherd boy, faced doubt from all around him, yet he held a truth within that the giant could not see. It wasn't the stature of the fighter that counted, it was the depth of his conviction. Goliath, with all his might and pride, believed he could instill fear and overpower David. However, David stood resolute. With a single stone and unwavering belief, he triumphed over Goliath. The giant's downfall was not merely a physical collapse, it was a profound defeat brought on by his own hubris and a grave misjudgment of the genuine strength that resided within David. Much like David, you stand strong against those who believe they possess greater strength than you. Deep within you lies a strength that others can sense, and that is what instills fear in those who doubt you. It's the essence you carry, a reality they struggle to accept and will always find elusive. The most amusing aspect. Your detractors perceive you as a threat because you refuse to conform to their expectations. They anticipate that you will lower yourself to their level, responding with defensiveness or anger, becoming entangled in their turmoil. But here's the thing, you remain steadfast. You focus your energy on those who truly resonate with your spirit. While they speak endlessly, you are out here taking steps that leave them in awe, accomplishing feats that exist only in their dreams. You're moving forward, not in rivalry with them, but in total detachment from their trivial pursuits. They react with hostility, not due to any actions on your part, but because you've compelled them to face the difficult reality of their own stagnation while you are moving forward and overcoming obstacles. You are not their concern. You are a beacon of hope, illuminating the path that many fear to tread. Your journey embodies the essence of bravery, hard work, and the strength to transcend the chaos around you, and that is something they struggle to accept. Within the sacred scriptures, Matthew 5 verses 11 to 12 encourages us, "Fortunate are you when individuals insult you, persecute you, and falsely accuse you of all sorts of wrongdoing because of me. Celebrate and find joy, for your blessings are abundant in the eternal realm." These instances of negativity and resistance do not define your true essence. They embody the essence of their aspirations, unwavering, bold, and destined for remarkable achievements. So hold this close to your heart. Your detractors are not fleeing from you. They are fleeing from the essence you represent, and no matter how swiftly they escape, they will never evade it. Transforming rejection into empowerment, converting setbacks into resilience. Facing rejection can be one of the most challenging experiences we encounter. The ache of being disregarded, undervalued, or faced with rejection can seem like an overwhelming barrier. It can feel like a heavy weight on the heart, a challenge to our inner strength, and often a moment where many individuals hesitate, retreat, or withdraw. But what if, instead of fleeing from rejection, you embraced it, transformed it, and used it as a catalyst for personal growth? What if you could transform every refusal into a wellspring of strength and harness every challenge to inspire your triumph? That, my friend, is precisely what those who pose a real threat do. Setbacks cannot deter your spirit. It does not shatter your spirit. It nourishes your spirit. Each time someone questions your abilities, each time an opportunity closes before you, you don't simply turn away in defeat. You remain steadfast against the burden of their judgment, refusing to allow their opinions to shape your identity. Instead, you embrace that rejection and reflect on it. You transform it into something mighty, something that will drive you onward, not hinder your progress. It's not that rejection doesn't cause pain. Indeed, it does. We are all human, and it's only natural to feel disheartened when others fail to recognize your worth, or when your hard work goes unacknowledged. But you have discovered the truth that many remain unaware of. Rejection is not the conclusion. It is the dawn of a new chapter. When someone tells you no, you perceive it as an opportunity for reflection and hope. You receive a call to reflect. You sense a call, a chance to demonstrate that their boundaries do not define your own. You have perfected the skill of transforming what others abandon, their uncertainties, their judgments, their efforts to undermine you, into the foundation for something remarkable. It resembles something in its natural state, unrefined, maybe a bit jagged, yet brimming with possibilities. Though the world may turn away, remember that each dismissal holds a lesson, and every challenge conceals a blessing. And you've discovered how to transform those challenging times into the cornerstone of your achievement. Consider, for example, the tale of Thomas Edison. Frequently seen as one of the most remarkable inventors in history, Edison encountered persistent rejection and setbacks. His renowned creation of the electric light bulb emerged following numerous unsuccessful endeavors. Indeed, it is said that he encountered setbacks over 1,000 times before finally bringing forth a successful prototype. Consider how many individuals in his life may have questioned his path, urged him to abandon his dreams, or mocked his thoughts. But Edison didn't allow that rejection to shape his identity. Instead, he embraced every failed experiment, every rejection, and transformed it into a stepping stone. He is well known for stating, "I have not failed. I have recently discovered countless methods that are not effective." Edison did not see rejection as a reason to give up. He viewed it as an essential step, a vital component on his journey toward ultimate achievement. Many individuals falter when confronted with denial. They internalize it, allowing it to erode their confidence and diminish their sense of worth. But you've discovered a new way to approach things. You allow your spirit to rise above rejection. Rather than absorbing it within yourself, you perceive it as a mirror of another's failure to acknowledge your value, rather than a true assessment of your inherent capabilities. It's not that you lack worth. It's just that the individual turning you away lacks the insight to recognize all that you can achieve. And you've grasped a truth that eludes many. Your success does not depend on their validation. This is the essential distinction that elevates you above the rest. You have forged your own journey. You take action without hesitation. You don't require anyone to affirm your worth. You. Understanding that rejection is merely a step along the path, you choose to embrace it, allowing it to refine your clarity and determination. Every setback strengthens your resolve. Each challenge you face builds your resilience. Through each setback, you sharpen your strategy, acquire deeper insights, and become more resilient in challenging times. Reflect on the tale of J.K. Rowling, the visionary behind the Harry Potter series. Before she rose to become one of the best-selling authors in history, she faced the challenges of being a single mother living in poverty. Her manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone faced rejection from 12 different publishers. Envision the burden of that dismissal. Envision the weighty sensation when your aspirations, your life's dedication, are overlooked time and time again. But Rowling persevered despite the challenges. She remained steadfast and hopeful, never losing sight of her aspirations. Instead, she embraced each setback as motivation to persevere. Her journey stands as a profound example of resilience in the face of adversity. Today, Harry Potter stands as a cherished saga across the globe, and J.K. Rowling is among the most affluent women globally, not due to evading rejection, but because she persevered despite it. Rejection is a tool you have mastered. Whenever you encounter a rejection, transform that setback into the motivation that propels you onward. It serves as a source of strength for your upcoming journey, your next action, your next achievement. The individuals who turned away from you failed to understand that they were not shutting a pathway. A chance was being presented for you to embrace. They failed to see that the refusal was never about you, but rather a reflection of their own narrow viewpoint. And that's what makes you formidable. You are not reliant on their acceptance, their acknowledgement, or their consent. You have already forged your own journey. As you ascend and persist in your journey, those who once turned away from you remain in the past. They are unable to match your pace. They cannot comprehend how you transform their uncertainties into your power. There's no need for you to justify your actions. You're focused on your journey, accomplishing feats that once seemed out of reach. Setbacks do not stand in your way. It's your source of strength. It does not restrain you. It inspires you. And while others spend their time dwelling on their setbacks, you are already moving forward, transforming rejection into your greatest strength, and demonstrating to the world that your value is not determined by anyone else's failure to recognize your potential. Continue to strive, continue to ascend, and continue to demonstrate your strength. Your path is unfolding before you. The strength of stillness. A sound that resonates deeply. In the stillness, a profound resilience emerges. A force that is frequently overlooked, yet deeply influential in a chaotic and noisy world, where individuals are racing to make their voices known. There is something truly remarkable about someone who chooses to remain calm, centered, and steadfast. Stillness is your most powerful expression, and you've perfected it like a true creator. It's not the stillness of inaction or trepidation, but the type of calm that draws focus without uttering a word. For it. In a world where clamor frequently signifies importance, you have unearthed a truth that many overlook. Strength does not require a loud voice. A lion does not need to announce its presence to affirm its identity. Its essence resonates deeply, and so does yours. There is no requirement to share every step you take, clarify your motives to those who may not comprehend, or look for approval from others. Universe. Your quietude embodies resilience, a deliberate moment that unveils your profound assurance, your steadfastness, and your unwavering concentration. The sacred text conveys a message of quiet resilience in Proverbs 17 verse 27. The individual who possesses understanding employs words with care, and those who possess insight are calm and steady. It serves as a gentle reminder that genuine understanding frequently reveals itself through self-control. You have embraced this lesson with great understanding. While others may be caught up in loud arguments, frantic justifications, or desperate attempts to be seen, you maintain a serene and steadfast presence. Your quietude transforms into your approach. It is not fragility, nor does it signify inaction. On the contrary, it is a thoughtful choice, a testament of assurance that conveys deep meaning without the need for spoken language. Individuals sense your quietude long before they grasp its meaning. When you, upon entering a room, an unmistakable aura envelopes you. It's not due to being the most boisterous, the most extravagant, or the one who stands out the most. It is. For you do not require the spotlight. Your very existence calls for acknowledgement, and that is a strength that many struggle to understand. It's the serene strength that earns admiration effortlessly, without the need for a request. It's a belief that requires no recognition, and that is what separates you from others. Your strength arises not from loudness, but from the profound influence you create through your deeds, your efforts, and the steadfast spirit you embody. You bear. Recall the tale of Elijah in the ancient scriptures. He stood on the mountaintop, confronting his uncertainties, yearning for a divine message. Initially, a powerful gust swept through, yet the divine presence was not found within the gust. Then there was a great shaking, yet the divine presence was not found in the shaking. And finally, there was a gentle whisper, and in that whisper, Elijah found a profound sense of the sacred. That gentle murmur was not frailty. It was the most profound expression of strength Elijah could encounter. In the same way, your quietude does not signify a lack of strength. It is its essence in its most powerful manifestation. Your stillness holds the ability to evoke anticipation, to cultivate attention that others find inescapable. They are unaware of your thoughts, your next actions, or your reactions. They might fill the atmosphere with their expressions, elaborate excessively, or attempt to stand out among others, yet you possess a wisdom that eludes them. Deeds resonate more profoundly than mere expressions, and your quietude serves as the ideal foundation for what comes next. While others converse, you are quietly readying yourself, moving forward in the background. You are free from the obligation to demonstrate your worth or capabilities. Instead, you are centered on outcomes. The essence you exude transforms into a presence that compels others to pause, to reflect on your ways, and to appreciate the elegance and strength you embody. And then, when you do speak, your words resonate with power. They are focused and free from superfluous noise or diversions. Each word you utter holds significance, holds depth, as you have selected your expressions with intention. Individuals pay heed, not due to the volume of your presence, but because you have cultivated their respect. You've cultivated a sense of trust and reverence, and when you share your thoughts, they recognize the significance of your words. It's not the frequency of your words, but the depth that makes them resonate profoundly. You have achieved a remarkable level of self-control. When those around you are struggling, desperately seeking attention, you remain steadfast, your tranquility a striking difference to the turmoil surrounding you. This is your most profound strength. Quietude serves as your guardian, safeguarding you from unwarranted diversions, and allowing you to concentrate on what is genuinely significant. In a world filled with noise, you have discovered that genuine strength does not need to proclaim its presence. It simply exists, quietly but powerfully, and leaves an imprint that resonates far beyond the moment. Indeed, your quietude speaks volumes beyond words. It serves as a gentle reminder to all who encounter you that genuine strength doesn't require volume to make an impact. True strength remains quiet. It simply exists. In a world brimming with distractions, noise, and chaos, your quiet resilience serves as a reminder that we don't always have to involve ourselves with everything surrounding us. At times, the most profound strength lies in the ability to embrace silence. When to allow your essence to resonate more profoundly than any spoken expression ever might. Transforming the experience. How you are forging your own journey. In a realm where rivalry fuels achievement, there exists a unique group of individuals who understand something vital. There is no need for rivalry. You have already risen above the ordinary experience. Your focus lies beyond the constraints, the norms, and the demands set by others. While others rush to conform to a shape that was never meant for them, you've discovered that true strength comes from forging your own path. One where you stand alone, assessing your own value. In Matthew 7:13-14, it is stated, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. Yet the entrance is modest, and the path is confined that guides to existence, and merely a handful discover it." You've found this winding way. It's a path uniquely yours, distinct from the one others tread. It's about seeking a deeper connection and embracing a path that resonates with your spirit. It's about forging a journey that is solely your own, distinct and unparalleled. While others are engaged in a game they didn't even create, you've come to understand that genuine strength arises not from rivalry. It arises from transforming the fundamental principles of the endeavor. While they continue to pursue victory through traditional means, you have already moved beyond that path. You have stepped away from their expectations, from their limited definitions of achievement, and decided to create something entirely unique. Something that transcends their antiquated accolades or recognition. Your actions are so distinct that they defy comparison, and that uniqueness is what gives you an edge. The scripture reveals to us in Isaiah 43 verse 19, "Behold, I am creating something new. Now it rises forth. Do you not see it?" You are welcoming the fresh opportunity, moving forward and liberating yourself from the constraints that have held so many in rivalry for an extended period. The reality is, many individuals often overlook the fact that the greatest triumphs arise not from outdoing others. They emerge from the act of bringing forth something that stands alone, unmatched and distinct from all that exists. Your perspective isn't about competing with others. It's about creating something genuine that embodies your true self, your values, and your vision of what can be achieved. The clamor surrounding the achievements of others and their relentless efforts to surpass one another serve only as distractions for those who have yet to understand that true fulfillment resides in personal growth. One should not gauge achievement through the lens of others' expectations. You don't require their validation, their accolades, or their standards because you are functioning on an entirely different plane. The guidelines they adhere to were never meant for you. You have moved beyond them. Reflect on the tale of Noah. Amidst the laughter and mockery from those around him, as they ridiculed his efforts to construct a vessel in a barren land, he was diligently creating something profound that no one could comprehend during that period. He was not in a race with the world surrounding him. He was not seeking affirmation or recognition. He was crafting something that existed solely in his mind, shaped by a vision that belonged entirely to him. And when the flood came, it was his vision, his creation that delivered him. He was not engaging in the same pursuit. He was crafting a realm of his own. This is your journey. While others expend their efforts attempting to surpass one another with fleeting pursuits, victories, you are crafting the very arena of conflict. You are not adhering to the latest trends. You are establishing them. You're actively seeking out the chances that come your way. You're crafting them, guiding the path for others to follow if they wish. The activity they are engaged in, it was gently transformed by you long before they even became aware of it. And that's what imbues your journey with such strength. But here's the revelation. Your actions are not meant to serve as a demonstration. You're not in it to overpower others, to display your elevation, or to cause anyone to feel diminished. You're truly crafting the existence, the heritage, and the aspiration that reflects your authentic self. And if others feel uneasy or neglected along the way, it's not your responsibility. The ancient guidelines. Please refrain from applying further. And by the time they realize what's happening, you'll be far ahead, guided by values they can't even start to understand. You're not striving against others because you've already achieved the highest level of understanding. You have transformed the engage in an activity so thoroughly that others are left unaware of how to participate. You've chosen to step away from their game, and in that decision, you've achieved victory without needing to glance back. The world observes, yet it seems to have lost its way in the journey ahead. Fear is not an obstacle. It's your sanctuary. Fear is a formidable presence, a force that restrains many, keeping them anchored in their familiar surroundings. Barriers and hinders them from achieving their utmost capabilities. But for you, fear is not something to shy away from. It is a blessing to hold close. While others perceive fear as an insurmountable barrier, you've come to realize that it is, in fact, a gateway ready to be forcefully opened. You've discovered that fear, rather than immobilizing you, fills you with joy. It beckons you to advance, to transcend your boundaries, and to venture into the unfamiliar. In Isaiah 41 verse 10, it is stated, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not lose heart, for I am your divine presence. I will uplift you and support you. I will support you with my just and powerful hand." You've embraced this understanding, that apprehension is not a mark of frailty, but a profound indication that you are approaching something extraordinary. You have embraced fear, no longer allowing it to dominate your life, but rather channeling it as motivation for your path. While others hesitate, unsure of what might happen next, you step forward, filled with assurance in your strength to face whatever comes our way. Fear is now embraced as a part of your journey. It has transformed into your sanctuary. Like a vast, uncharted territory, fear presents challenges that many hesitate to confront. However, you've discovered that true progress often lies beyond the boundaries of familiarity. It unfolds when you embrace the unfamiliar, to challenge your boundaries and uncover the depths of your true potential. The deeper you delve into this path of uncertainty, the clearer it becomes that the boundaries you perceived were never truly existent. Fear once stood as an obstacle. At this moment, it serves as a call to reflection. It invites you to explore the profound layers of your inner strength and endurance. What you are capable of, and the distance you can reach, is not defined by what feels secure or known. They are shaped by your readiness to embrace the journey, even when trepidation stands close at hand. As you release the grip of uncertainty on your decisions, you begin to perceive apprehension for what it genuinely represents. A beacon, a steadfast presence on your journey to excellence. What distinguishes you from others is not that you possess courage, yet you've discovered how to advance even when your heart is pounding. You don't hold out for the time when you feel completely ready, when certainty envelopes you, for you understand that genuine bravery lies not in the absence of fear. It is about taking action regardless of the circumstances. It's about moving ahead with assurance, believing that you are prepared for whatever challenges lie ahead. In 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, it states that you have accessed that essence of strength and self-discipline. You recognize that apprehension is not your adversary. Instead, it serves as a testament that you are poised at the brink of something profound, something that has the power to change your existence. Many individuals retreat when confronted with fear, yet you embrace it. You understand that this is the place where true transformations occur, where development takes place. The more you confront your fears, the more you understand that it's never as overwhelming or as daunting as it appeared at first. Fear diminishes when faced with bravery. At this point, you have mastered the art of diminishing fear, creating it compact enough to carry with you wherever you venture. You have embraced it, transforming it into a partner rather than a challenge. Though apprehension may linger, you have now taken the reins. You harness it to empower your path rather than allowing it halts you in your path. Where others perceive risk, you perceive opportunity. Where others are held back by trepidation, you flourish. It's no longer something that causes you to hesitate in position. Instead, it serves as a challenge, a gentle nudge that you are on the verge of reaching something truly remarkable. You have transformed what once filled you with fear into your most cherished space, and you have discovered how to engage with it instead of fleeing from it. Your journey is guided, not merely a chance occurrence. When we contemplate success, many individuals perceive it as a mere coincidence, a fortunate occurrence that unfolds without any discernible pattern or purpose. It's the kind of tale that leaves many believing that success is merely a fortunate twist of fate, an unexpected occurrence. Individuals often refer to it as fortune, as it simplifies the path, yet for you, achievement is not a mere coincidence, nor a random event. It is the result of careful planning, unwavering determination, and a clarity of purpose that cuts through the noise and barriers that would hinder many from moving forward. Achievement doesn't simply manifest from thin air. It is the result of a purposeful, dedicated, and unwavering journey that you have been on for years. In the scriptures, it is revealed that we are the craftsmanship of the divine, fashioned in Christ Jesus to engage in noble deeds, which the Creator has set before us to fulfill. Ephesians 2 verse 10. This serves as a profound reminder that we are crafted for excellence, and akin to any remarkable creation, achievement demands intentional effort and steadfast commitment. The cornerstone of your achievement was meticulously built, layer by layer, through dedication and effort long before it came to the attention of others. It's simple for others to observe the outcomes, the triumphs, the recognition, the praise, and attribute it to some enchanting twist of fate. But they don't perceive what lies beneath the surface, the countless hours, the moments of uncertainty, the unwavering effort you invested when no one was observing. One must understand that as the world focuses on the outcome, it often overlooks the silent struggles endured along the journey to reach that point. They cannot comprehend the sacrifices, the restless nights, or the leaps of faith you took when the odds were not in your favor. They are unaware of the times you had to stand firm in solitude, holding onto your vision despite the doubts expressed by those around you. They observe the outcome, and they perceive assurance, they notice the drive, and they conclude it's merely a stroke of fortune. What they overlook is the careful thought, the meticulousness behind each choice you made. While others respond to life, you embrace it with hope. While others are rushing to keep pace, you are already envisioning 5, 10, even 20 steps into the future. Reflect on the tale of Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom. Athena was not a figure who remained passive, expecting the world to bestow upon her triumph. Instead, she was the planner, the one who examined the landscape, who measured each step before the journey even commenced. Much like Athena, your success was not a mere coincidence. It arose from a deep comprehension of the game at a level that few could ever reach, ensuring that each move held significance. It's not about pride but about readiness. You've examined the landscape, you know how to navigate, and you grasp the principles so thoroughly that you can shape them to your desire. What leaves people in awe is how seamless you make it appear. They witness the achievement, yet they remain unaware of the countless years of dedication, commitment, and unwavering effort that paved the way for your journey. They witness the victories, yet remain unaware of the struggles that unfolded in the shadows, the challenges that could have defeated you, the leaps of faith you embraced when uncertainty loomed over the outcomes. All they perceive is the culmination, the completed masterpiece that you have brought into existence. Yet they overlook that the creation of a masterpiece requires time, and each stroke of brilliance is born from dedication and steadfast concentration. Numerous individuals recognize the tale of Harlan Sanders, more commonly referred to as Colonel Sanders, the creator of KFC. Sanders reached his current position through determination and hard work. Nowhere near it. Indeed, his journey was marked by setbacks and disappointments. He sought to share his recipe for fried chicken with more than 100 restaurants before he discovered one that was open to embracing it. And yet, even amidst adversity, Sanders remained steadfast. He maintained his faith in his vision, persevered onward, and continued to strengthen the foundation he had laid. Today, KFC stands as a beacon of recognition across the globe. Colonel Sanders' success was the result of unwavering determination and hard work. It was the outcome of steadfast determination, unwavering strength, and a clear purpose. And he demonstrated that achievement is not a matter of luck, but rather a result of perseverance, regardless of how often you stumble. In your own journey, some may refer to it as fortune, as it is simpler for them to embrace that notion rather than acknowledge the dedication and effort you have put forth. The reality is, you didn't accidentally find your way to your achievements. You prepared for it, you toiled for it, and you achieved it. What they fail to understand is that every triumph you've experienced is the outcome of deliberate choices, focused efforts, and steadfast dedication. The reality is, fortune doesn't play a role in your narrative because it's not determined by randomness. It's about purpose. Your success is not a result of merely wishing for fortune to smile upon you. It arises from accepting setbacks and transforming them into something greater. It arises from recognizing potential where others perceive only challenges. It arises from moments when you considered surrendering, yet decided to persevere regardless. The journey was challenging, yet it consistently brought fulfillment. You've transformed the challenges, the refusals, and the hardships into opportunities, each one guiding you nearer to your ultimate aspiration. As you ascend, you've discovered that nothing can hinder you when you possess the right attitude and dedication. When others attempt to attribute your achievements to mere chance, hold on to the understanding that, within, they recognize the reality. They understand that everything unfolds with purpose. Your journey is destined for greatness, as it rests upon a strength that transcends understanding. It's the result of vision, effort, and relentless perseverance, and no matter what they say, you'll keep moving forward with faith, knowing that fortune has. There's no connection to it. They may hold animosity towards you due to their inability to comprehend your essence. In existence, there's a curious phenomenon that unfolds. When you start to liberate yourself from the constraints, when you stand firm against conformity, when your choices challenge the norms that the world seeks to impose upon you. Some individuals may harbor negative feelings towards you, not due to your actions, but because they struggle to comprehend your true essence. They do not resent your achievements, your triumphs, or even the paths you have chosen. They dislike you for not conforming to their carefully defined categories. You are present beyond the confines of their restrictions. Comprehension, and that renders you a living mystery, one that they just cannot fathom. It is frequently expressed in the scriptures, "Oh, the profoundness of the treasures of understanding and insight of the divine, how incomprehensible are his decisions, and his ways are beyond our understanding," proclaims the Lord. Romans 11 verse 33. This passage encourages us to embrace our uniqueness, and not conform to the expectations of society. We are invited to embrace a unique perspective, to shine brightly and question the values that others cherish. Your very existence, your approach to life, serves as a gentle reminder that there exists an alternative path, one that defies their expectations, a path that can often evoke discomfort in them. Seek to comprehend. This uncertainty, this struggle to comprehend you within their framework, creates a sense of discomfort among people. And what do they do with that unease? They attempt to undermine you, overlook your individuality, and categorize you as something to be wary of. It's not that they perceive you as a danger. They dread what eludes their understanding, and that dread holds immense power. They would prefer to cast you as a threat rather than confront the truth about themselves. Restricted by their limited viewpoints. You are a test to their perspective on life. Each step you take, each move you make guides them to face something they are not prepared to encounter. The liberty to embrace your true self without reservation. You are uniquely special. You are a testament to the possibility of overcoming the limitations that have been placed upon you. Embraced, and that fills them with fear. You remain steadfast in your beliefs, unaffected by their expectations or constraints. While they're engrossed in the pursuit of impressing one another, you are out there forging a new path, a path that remains unknown to them. Consider the tale of John the Baptist, a figure who faced rejection and misunderstanding from those around him. He donned unusual attire, consumed strange dishes, and resided in solitude, yet he bore a message of liberation that no one could overlook. Individuals despised him, not due to any wrongdoing, but because he embodied a reality that compelled them to reevaluate all they believed. His life served as a continual reminder that they had settled into their familiar confines, adhering to the limitations of expectations, while he ventured beyond. There is an invitation for individuals to embrace a higher purpose. Similar to John, you have decided to embrace life in your own unique way. Your unwavering belief and steadfast spirit confront the essence of their existence, showcasing your strength in difficult times, and your determination to remain true to yourself. Your actions are not rooted in rebellion for the sake of rebellion. It's about fostering an environment where your authentic self can flourish, free from the worry of being judged. However, for those who have not yet found the strength to break free from the bonds of conformity, your mere presence serves as a poignant reminder of their own constraints. And they are not fond of that. When there is a lack of understanding, it often leads to feelings of bitterness. They may cast judgment, ridicule, or diminish your spirit, as it is simpler than confronting the truth that you have liberated yourself from the very limitations they continue to endure. They wish to think that your achievements are merely a stroke of fortune, that you have found success without enduring the challenges they have encountered. But the reality is, they remain unaware of the struggles you have faced deep within. They fail to recognize the struggles you've faced and the courage it took to rise above them. They merely observe the external achievements and draw conclusions. You've received a gift that others have not been afforded. But the reality is, you battled for your liberation in ways they cannot even begin to comprehend. But here lies the wonder of it. Their animosity reveals more about their character than it does about yours. Their frustration, their assessments, their disapproval stem not from your deeds, but from their own personal battles. You embody all that they aspire to become but lack the bravery to pursue. Unrestricted, courageous, and ready to forge your own path. You inspire them to consider the opportunities they have shut themselves away from. You are a testament to the fact that the boundaries they have set for themselves are of their own making, and that realization can be difficult to accept. The sacred text also imparts to us that in the presence of the divine, there exists liberation. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 17. And with that freedom comes the strength to embrace one's true self, to take courageous steps, and to accomplish what others merely envision. You have welcomed that liberation, and although some may look down upon you for it, you have discovered how to flourish within it. You don't need to seek their validation, for you have already discovered the affirmation you seek within your own heart. As they devote their time to seeking comprehension of you, casting judgment upon you, and harboring discontent, your liberation, you're fully engaged in the existence you've always envisioned. Your focus on flourishing leaves no room for the thoughts of others. Your path is uniquely yours, and regardless of their attempts to comprehend it, they will never truly grasp its essence. And that's precisely what empowers you to move forward without limits. Your power resides in embracing the unexpected. There exists a unique strength in embracing the unexpected. It's more than merely a tactic or a smart decision. It's your divine strength. While others are preoccupied with forecasting your every move, attempting to foresee your next destination, you are already contemplating 5 steps ahead. You've mastered the skill of anticipating what comes next. Of the gathering, to such an extent that they will always remain behind you. To them, you may appear as an enigma, a presence they cannot fully comprehend. And that is precisely the essence. You are the unexpected force they never anticipated, yet you embody so much more than that. You are the whole ensemble, arranged and presented in manners beyond their understanding. In the sacred text, there exists a profound passage that reflects the mysterious nature of divine intentions. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, Isaiah 55 verse 8. The divine insight and intentions surpass what we can comprehend, and similarly, your unexpected nature arises from a realm far beyond the usual. You are not merely adhering to guidelines, nor are you striving to meet the standards set by others. Your journey is uniquely yours, ever-changing and dynamic, leaving others unable to foresee your next step. The strength of this influence lies in the fact that you do not depend on disorder or unpredictability to maintain an air of mystery for others. Remain adaptable. You stay flexible, modifying your approach as needed, never limited by the habits or expectations that others may attempt to foresee. This is not about lacking faithfulness. It's about embracing flexibility, ready to shift course at any instant, leaving others astonished. Your unpredictability extends beyond merely confounding those in your presence. It keeps them vigilant, compelling them to remain attentive as they struggle to understand your true nature. Consider the remarkable story of Queen Esther, whose bravery and decisive actions brought salvation to a whole nation. In a moment of great peril for her people, Esther made a courageous decision to confront her fears and take a bold step. She approached the king, her husband, to reveal the sinister plot that threatened her community. Her actions were unexpected, strategic, and full of mystery, leaving the king and his advisors in awe of her bravery and wisdom. Esther's unpredictability was a divine mystery. It was profound because it was so carefully considered, rooted in timing, belief, and a readiness to take action when others would have chosen to stay quiet. You also understand that strength resides in the mysteries that surround us. When individuals are unable to foresee your actions, they relinquish their grip on the situation. And when they find themselves adrift, they have no option but to seek your guidance. Within the unknown lies great power. It's not about being erratic or random. It's about remaining authentic and letting your imagination and aspirations lead you, rather than conforming to the demands of others. When you deviate from the expected path, you reveal to others that there exists a completely different approach to journey through life, one that is ever-evolving and responsive to the obstacles that lie ahead. This is what empowers you. Though some may think they have you all figured out, believing they can predict your next move, you continue to astonish them time and time again. You always bring something new. You are always moving forward. You grow. You flourish. As you journey through life, you continuously reshape your identity. That's the wonder of the unexpected. It compels others to reflect deeply on all they believed they understood about you. It's akin to witnessing a tempest approach. Initially, there is a sense of tranquility, yet just as they start to brace for the impending challenges, you shift your course, leaving them in a flurry to keep pace. In a realm where order reigns and certainty is cherished, where patterns and customs are revered, you emerge as the exception, the one who defies confinement. Your uniqueness shatters every limitation, and that is what makes you invincible. Your involvement transcends mere participation. You have transformed the very essence of the experience. Your ability to remain unpredictable is where your true power resides. You are consistently prepared, poised to embrace the upcoming challenge, to grasp the next opportunity, and to triumph over the next hurdle. And while they're pondering your next move, you're already advancing, unwavering and undisturbed. They are unable to maintain pace as they are preoccupied with attempting to anticipate your moves, while you are already forging ahead, crafting your own destiny, one unexpected step at a time. Those who wish to harm cannot touch what is beyond their grasp. Those who criticize share a common trait: they can only target what is close to them, what they can influence. This is the essence of their struggle. They hurl their stones, their criticisms and their negative words, but they cannot reach you. You have ascended beyond their trivial efforts, rendering their words insignificant. The more you ascend, the less potent their strikes appear. It's not that you're evading them or fleeing, it's that you've risen above their realm completely. Their negativity holds no sway over you, for you have anchored yourself in a realm where their harmful energy cannot touch you. It's like a bird soaring high in the sky, untouched by the muck being cast below. The loftier the bird soars, the more it remains oblivious to the debris cast toward it. You have risen to a level where the efforts to undermine you are as insignificant as pebbles cast at the sky. They attempt to bring you low, yet with each stride you take towards the light, their words diminish in power. As you ascend, the challenges you face will diminish into insignificance. This concept is profoundly anchored in understanding, and even in sacred texts, we are encouraged to rise above the chaos of life. In Psalm 37 verse 5, it states, "Entrust your path to the Lord, have faith in Him, and He will take action." This verse serves as a profound reminder that when we have faith in a greater purpose, when we direct our attention towards something much more significant than the negativity surrounding us, we rise above the turmoil. We are no longer swayed by the actions of others, for our purpose is anchored in something steadfast. The truth is this: your dedication to personal development, meaningful pursuits, and achievement is what renders the criticisms of detractors insignificant. They seek to drag you down to their realm, to ensnare you in the muck of their familiar games, yet you have discovered that the most powerful response to their negativity is to continue ascending. The more you ascend, the weaker their influence becomes. The more you grow, the more their words fade into mere background sound. It is not necessary to involve yourself in their turmoil, and there is no requirement to respond to their efforts to bring you down. You have already triumphed, for they can no longer touch your spirit. This very principle holds true for you as well. The negativity directed towards you frequently mirrors the insecurities, limitations, and lack of understanding that others have regarding your path. Rather than uplifting themselves, they aim to bring you low. But here is the matter at hand. You are invincible. Not because you're concealing yourself, evading confrontation, or fleeing from those who oppose you, but because you've cultivated an environment for yourself where their negativity cannot touch you. When you concentrate on your development, your mission, and your upcoming achievements, the clamor from detractors fades into mere background noise. It's a gentle nudge that they admire your accomplishments, and the resilience you've developed. But you are so elevated that their envy cannot touch you. Your attention is directed towards the upcoming step, the next challenge, and the next phase of your journey. As they attempt to bring you down, you continue to rise, demonstrating that the most powerful answer to negativity is to flourish and grow. So the next time you encounter criticism or negativity, keep this in mind. Your achievements stand as a testament to your strength, and the negativity directed at you reflects more on them than it ever could on you. The higher you ascend, the less significance their words hold, and the more invulnerable you appear. Maintain your concentration on your mission, and do not allow the distractions of others to steer you away from the greatness that lies ahead. You're embarking on a new journey. The trepidation of your unyielding path. Your accomplishments to date are merely the first steps on your journey. Every triumph you've acknowledged, every achievement you've attained, and every stride you've made is just the beginning of the remarkable journey that lies ahead. The profound meaning of your path has yet to unfold, and that is what genuinely unsettles those who question you. It's not the achievements you've already reached, they can see that, but the apprehension arises from the understanding that your path is still unfolding, that you're merely beginning, and that the greatest moments are still ahead. Psalm 18 verse 32 reminds us that it is the divine who equips me with strength, and ensures my path is safe. This verse reflects the indomitable spirit of a path fueled by steadfast belief and unyielding determination. Your journey is not solely defined by what you have achieved before, it is driven by a steadfast longing to reach new heights, to transcend limits, and to evolve. The world may witness your achievements and perceive them as the pinnacle, yet deep within, you understand it is merely the beginning of your journey. The individuals who question your abilities, they sense it as well. They can feel that you are embarking on a journey, that you are merely touching the beginnings of your true capabilities. It unsettles them because they cannot comprehend how someone with such determination can still possess so much to offer. They've observed your ascent, and they've attempted to persuade themselves that you've hit your peak, that your achievements must inevitably come to an end. Yet, within their hearts, they possess a deeper understanding. They witness the blaze within you, the yearning that will not be quelled. They can sense the unwavering force that propels you onward, even when the end appears distant. What they fail to understand is that your greatest efforts do not diminish, they only grow. With each step you take and every challenge you conquer, your potential expands. Reflect on it. The universe holds no fear for your past actions. They are filled with dread about what lies ahead. Each time they believe they understand you, you transform. Whenever they believe they have witnessed your peak, you elevate the standard. And this isn't just about proving them wrong, it's about demonstrating to yourself that their limitations do not define yours. You are free from the limitations imposed by others and their restricted perspective on what can be achieved. You are boundless, and that element of surprise, the reality that no one can foresee your next move, is what leaves them feeling unsettled. It's not merely about demonstrating to others their misconceptions, it's about affirming to yourself that you possess the strength to achieve far beyond their expectations. Your potential is not something that remains unchanged. It's like a river that shapes new journeys as it moves, ever evolving, ever growing, ever overcoming obstacles. The greater your efforts, the deeper your understanding of your true potential becomes. They might perceive you in a certain way today, but with the dawn of tomorrow, they will witness a completely transformed version of you. That is what they struggle to manage. That's what stirs their thoughts in the quiet hours, pondering the possibilities that await when you fully embrace your potential. When you reveal all that you've been nurturing in quiet contemplation. When your dedication, perseverance, and aspirations finally come to fruition. They understand that when that moment arrives, they will be abandoned in the shadows. You're only beginning, and that is what fills them with fear. Because deep down, they understand that when you ultimately reach your highest point, you'll be on a plane that they will never truly grasp, much less attain. This is not focused on the accolades you have already garnered. It's about the difference you're destined to create. It's about the legacy you're creating. And no matter how hard they try to hold you back, the truth is, your path is destined to flourish. So have faith in yourself and let go of the concerns regarding those who question you. Allow them to observe your ascent, as you progress toward the next stage of your journey. Let them be aware that you are only beginning, for that awareness is an indication that you are moving in the right direction. Continue to strive, continue to evolve, and continue to radiate. Embrace the darkness within, the strength of existence without reservation. In every trailblazer's journey, there arrives a moment of deep realization. There is no need for you to express regret for the confusion others may have about you. You have found solace in it. For a time, it may have hurt when they labeled you as threatening. But now, that label has lost its significance. You have embraced it, claimed it, and transformed it into a testament of your resilience. If embracing risk means venturing beyond their carefully drawn boundaries, defying their limited perspectives, and questioning the established norms, then you carry that designation with pride. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 reminds us, "But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Thus I will take pride in my shortcomings, so that a greater strength may be present within me." The Apostle Paul recognized the strength found in accepting what others viewed as imperfections and vulnerabilities. What the world perceives as a flaw, you've transformed into your most powerful asset. And now, you've come to understand that the very essence of not conforming to their expectations is what truly empowers you. When they label you as threatening, it's not because they genuinely grasp your intentions. It's a method they use to disregard you, to diminish your significance, to categorize you as someone who disrupts their tidy classifications. But you've turned the tables. You have embraced their words and turned them into your strength. One must recognize that genuine transformation and meaningful advancement occur outside the confines of familiar and secure environments. Absolutely not. Transformation occurs when an individual possesses the courage to challenge limits, to inquire about the status quo, and to shake off the inertia that holds others captive to their narrow perspectives. You've ceased the pursuit of their validation. You have moved beyond seeking their approval. The reality is, their critiques stem from their own insecurities. Concern that you could be correct. Concern that you may be discovering something they lack the bravery to investigate. Worry that, in defying the usual, you are establishing a benchmark that they may never reach. It's simpler to categorize you as a threat than to recognize that you're engaging in actions that confront their perspective. You stand firm in the face of this label. Indeed, you hold your head high within it. What is perilous should not evoke dread. It's a blessing to hold dear. To genuinely transform the situation, it is essential to inspire others to reconsider the established norms. And that is precisely what you are engaging in. With each stride you make, with every limit you challenge, you inspire individuals to reconsider all they believed they understood about achievement, advancement, and their own identities. As they attempt to bring you down, you continue to progress onward. You understand that victory is already yours. Though they may cast stones, offer criticism, or mock, your path is to continue growing and ascending. You're not merely moving through life, you're transforming it. Each obstacle you conquer, every uncertainty you dispel, and every convention you question serves as proof that you are not merely a participant in the ordinary flow of life. You are a person engaged in the act of rewriting the script, crafting a fresh story where the bold and the unconventional pave the path forward. True greatness arises from embracing one's unique path. It arises from forging your own journey and embracing the unique path that resonates with your spirit. True greatness emerges from transcending limitations, from redefining the very structures that others inhabit, and from crafting a new narrative of what achievement embodies. This is what you're engaging. You've come to terms with the fact that not everyone will grasp your essence, and that's perfectly fine. Not everyone is destined to tread the same journey. Not everyone is destined to perceive things as you do, and that is completely acceptable. You've embraced your role as the antagonist in their narrative, understanding that those who defy convention are the true catalysts for enduring transformation. As you move forward on this path, allow their apprehension to inspire you. Transform their uncertainties into your driving force. The greater their skepticism, the higher you soar beyond their reach. And while they remain on the sidelines observing and passing judgment, you are out there embracing life fully, crafting your own narrative, guidelines, and demonstrating that nothing is more powerful than an individual who embraces their true self. You are embarking on a meaningful journey. You have come so far that nothing, and no one can hinder your progress. Allow them to express their disdain. Allow them to question. Allow them to voice their opinions. Continue to progress onward. Every step you take and every move you make guides you toward the powerful force you are meant to become. As you move forward on your path, keep in mind that each stride you take towards accepting your true self is a stride towards liberation. The journey you embark on may not always be simple, yet it is the path that guides you toward true change. To liberate yourself from the limitations that the world, anxiety, and uncertainty seek to place upon you, you must persistently advance with steadfast belief. Embrace the courage to be different, to question the norms, and to pursue a path that resonates with your spirit, even when it feels new or uneasy. True transformation occurs when we embrace the willingness to embrace the decisions of others, to venture beyond the limits imposed by those who fear the outcomes of our success. Today, pause to consider how you can more deeply welcome your inner strength. Is there something you've been keeping inside, worried about how others might view you? Is there a limit you've been reluctant to challenge because it could cause discomfort for others? Start from that point. The world longs for the authentic, unreserved version of yourself. Begin with a humble step, if necessary, but take action today that defies the ordinary. Stand firm in your convictions, even if it requires you to swim against the current. Express your essence, your reality, your aspirations, even if they appear too grand or too daring for others to grasp. Do not diminish your essence for the ease of those around you. Continue to flourish, continue to transform, continue to challenge your boundaries. As you proceed, you will not only transform your own existence, but also the environment that surrounds you. Do not allow the anxiety of being misinterpreted to restrain you. Return. Allow it to guide you, let it ignite your passion, for ultimately, it is that very passion that will illuminate your path for others to embrace. Ultimately, keep in mind that your path is uniquely yours to walk. No one has the power to define your value or dictate what you can achieve. Only you possess the strength to mold your destiny. The obstacles, the uncertainties, and the confusions are all integral to the journey, a chapter that ultimately fortifies your spirit. Embrace the truth of your uniqueness, that you stand firm against confinement and that you are invincible. Your journey is just beginning, and every obstacle you overcome, every label they try to pin on you, is a step toward growth and strength. You are merely a pathway leading to something greater. You are not meant to conform to their standards, you are destined to exceed them. Allow the world to question you, permit them to define you, let their words flow. Every bit of it only fortifies your determination. Continue to ascend, persist in flourishing, and redefine the boundaries. Your most significant triumphs are yet to come, and no one can ever diminish that truth. Continue on your journey, and allow your narrative to serve as a beacon of hope for others to embrace. Great things are on the horizon. Beloved companions, as we unite today in the presence of the divine, we assemble not only to reflect on our strengths, while embracing the sacred force that resides within us all. The path we traverse is filled with victories, challenges, and personal development. In moments, we might sense feeling misunderstood, judged, or even isolated, we seek divine guidance, strength, and assurance today. Through this moment of reflection, we invite divine love and wisdom to empower us to rise above the challenges and embrace our unique purpose in the world. Let us come together in reflection, understanding that our path is not traveled alone, but with the divine presence guiding us toward triumph. Divine Creator, we approach you with hearts overflowing with thankfulness and respect for the path you have laid out for us. We recognize that our presence is not a mere coincidence, but rather part of a greater design. Divine Presence, you have instilled within us an unwavering strength, a flame that remains unextinguished, and a mission that stands resolute. You are the one who fortifies our spirit, who molds our fate with your touch, and who beckons us to transcend the clamor of existence. Creator, we acknowledge that we are crafted with great care and purpose. When the world attempts to define us, misinterpret us, and force us into a shape that doesn't align with our true selves, we choose to rise with unwavering assurance, knowing that we are crafted for a purpose far beyond what is seen. Your words remind us of the promise that there are intentions for our well-being, filled with hope, and a bright future ahead. We affirm that truth today, for our achievements are not mere chance or fortune. It is the outcome of your sacred plan, your direction, and your unwavering affection. In moments of uncertainty, we find comfort in your presence and the assurance of your guidance. Grant us the fortitude to persevere, and the insight to thrive. We express our gratitude, Father, for instilling in us the strength to move ahead even when the path before us appears uncertain. We seek your unwavering presence as we strive to overcome the barriers that others attempt to place in our path. When we are misjudged or seen as threatening for merely expressing our authentic selves, grant us the strength to remain steadfast. Guide us to accept what remains unseen by others, that our purpose is not to conform but to transform the world. Do not fear, for I am by your side. Do not lose heart, for I am with you always. I will uplift you and support you. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Divine presence, grant us the fortitude to be unexpected in the sight of the world, not out of a desire for chaos, but from a deep reliance on your wisdom. We understand that when we move forward with conviction, no force set against us can succeed. As we move forward on this journey, guide us to remain open, adaptable, and always prepared, trusting in your insight rather than our own comprehension. We seek shelter from those who attempt to undermine us, understanding that their animosity mirrors their own constraints and anxieties. We express our gratitude for the protection from negativity, and for the steadfastness in tranquility. We understand that regardless of their words or actions, we remain invincible, for you, the architect of all existence, stand with us. None shall prevail against you, and every voice that speaks against you in judgment shall be silenced. Isaiah 54 verse 17. We recognize that the greatest is still ahead of us. What we have achieved so far is just the beginning, and we trust in the limitless potential you've placed inside us. He who initiated a noble endeavor within you will see it through to fulfillment, until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1 verse 6. We understand that your presence accompanies us at every turn, and the intentions you hold for us surpass anything we could ever envision. Divine One, guide us to find tranquility in the identities that others attempt to assign to us. Guide us to accept our position as the antagonist in their perception, understanding that genuine change only arises when we have the courage to be unique. When they label us as a threat, let us be reminded that it is not us they truly fear, but the strength you have instilled in us to transform the world. We embrace that label with pride, dear Creator, for we understand that true transformation arises from questioning the established norms, from entering new realms, and from having faith in your higher purpose. We seek your unwavering support and fortitude as we progress, understanding that each step we gather with you by our side. We dedicate ourselves to embracing life with courage, confidence, and without regret as we move forward and flourish. I am capable of achieving anything with the support and empowerment I receive from a higher power, as expressed in Philippians 4 verse 13. Thank you, Father, for the strength to continue on our journey, for the insight to remain anchored in your teachings, and for the confidence that nothing can obstruct your plan for us. Existence. Let us always hold in our hearts the understanding that we are summoned for moments like these. We are unwavering, and with your support, we will keep ascending. In the name of Jesus, we seek guidance. Amen. Thank you so much for being a part of this powerful moment. As you move forward on your path, keep in mind that you possess all the strength and resources necessary to conquer any challenge that comes your way. The power that resides in you is unshakable, and it cannot be stripped away by anyone. I would be grateful to know how this message has touched your heart. Pause for a moment to contemplate and express your reflections in the comments below. Share with us your intentions on how you will proceed with assurance and bravery. Together, let us keep moving forward, embracing our true strength, and having faith that a higher presence accompanies us at every turn. If this message resonated with you, type Amen below to claim this truth for your life. Until next time, hold on to the belief that you are invincible. May you be surrounded by divine grace,